What can you do with old playing cards? Ones that came from Las Vegas or Reno, Nevada, or Las Vegas, Arizona. Throw them away. They're tore up. Or you can make a craft with them. I've made crafts with them. I use the Joann's flyers. I have used old magazines. And let me show you what I've done. These can be put in pockets and journals. Or you can put a grommet on it like this in the corners. And then if you're giving a Christmas present or a birthday present or something like that away, you can take and tie those to the package. Just something nice to put on the package. And you can take and see this one right here. I used a magazine to do that, and I used some old jewelry. Took some old jewelry apart that was given to me by my friend Cameron, and I made it look like it looks like a pacifier. See, it looks like a baby's pacifier, and it goes on the picture with the baby. So I thought that was cute. See this old card. When I got the cards, they look like these. And you can see they're all cut up on the edges. But these, see how nice these look? And in the back of it, you can do some writing if it's like say to and from, if that's what you want to do. Make those your to and from tags, and they can take them, and if they have journals or planners, and they can use it as a bookmark, or they can take and um, just put them in pockets or whatnot. Something because they're crocheters or they're like to sew. That's why I did these. This one would look cool on a baby shower present, and it, like I said, and they can slip that in the baby book and use it as a marker if that's what they want. They're really simple to make. You just take the card and get some old scrap. This is a scrap paper that I had that I worked with. I did something with it. And just glue it to the back, and then cut out. Make sure you cut it square. Cut it square there, and then get something like I used the flyer here. Not this particular flyer, but I used a flyer. And see how this is material up there? You can take and square that off. Let's see how you square that off out. So you can square that off. And then where the advertisement part is showing right there. I'm not doing this very well showing you this, but I'm trying to. But anyway, where the advertisement is, you could cover it up with cut out if they crochet, cut out these right here, the yarn, and you could cover that corner up. That little corner that right there that would show up there. You could cover that little corner up. You can find something else if they sew, so you could get a whole stack of material right there. That cool, and you just cover that little spot up, so then all you'd really see would be this, which is nice, especially if it's Christmas time. It's like, and it look. I think I might make them myself now, but anyway, it would look like these and give you writing places on the back. Like I said, you can either say to and from. If you have a sticker to and from, I have stamps that say to and from. And you can also just write a little note on the back for your friend or whoever you're giving it to, telling them, Merry Christmas, miss you throughout the year, whatever, that you want to put down there. Because this is a little journaling space, is what that is back there. Or you can give it to them blank and let them journal on it on their own. however you prefer to do that. To age these cards like this, you would take and use. I had Tim Holtz stuff, so you can take that, a little makeup brush, and dab it on, and it turns out to be like that. Or you can even take a tea bag, an old tea bag that you've used on tea, and then get this all glue this all up, and then put the tea bag over it, and then cut the card off of it. But I liked it this way. I thought it was cool with the ink. And then you just, to make the picture look old, see how the picture looks old? Guess what? Get a little sandpaper or an emery board and just take over there to much as you think you should go. And that's what makes it look old. I took sandpaper to the back of that. Look at that. I think that's so cool. I like it. But I just thought Christmas is coming up. So in September, apparently a lot of babies get born. There's weddings. I mean, you could even probably find stuff in these flyers certain times of year for weddings. Stuff in there for stuff in here for Christmas. This one's a Christmas one. And look at all the pictures of the yarn right there. I mean, you can use those as stickers. Who needs to know that you got it from a flyer? Only you know that. And you can, if you're doing journaling or make journals, you can take and put those in the corner. Or this one's big. Those are big enough. Look at how big that is. That's big enough. And this one's big enough, right here in the corner there. That one's big enough. You could actually just what they call fussy cutting. You could fussy cut it out and then put one of these on the corner or the middle or wherever you feel like putting it. And you can glue maybe some plain paper on the back, like this. You could glue that plain paper on the back of the picture after you cut it out. And then, guess what? You have a little handmade crafted tag. Or you can just leave it the way it is after you've cut it out. And just stick them in the little pockets. See how I got little pockets in these? Stick them in the little pockets so that way later on, if someone wants to on their own page, they can glue those onto their pages. See, like this right here. They could glue those onto their pages if they want to. This one looks like a little pattern. But how cute would those be, glued into the corner of their book? It will personalize their book for what they like to do. When they got planners or journals, and it would personalize them for them. So anyway, I just thought I'd share some of the things what to do with old playing cards that came from Las Vegas. And these things right here, believe it or not, if you go to Reno, Nevada or Las Vegas in the casinos, most of these things are free. And they cut the edges off so that way you can't cheat and reuse the cards. They have to take these cards and get rid of them after so many things. That way you can't take and mark the cards and cheat in Reno or Las Vegas. And you can take and, like I said, take these cards and turn them into any one of these things. I mean, it's really cool, and my sister seems to like getting them. I send it to my other sister, but I don't have her address. But My sister seems to like these, and believe it or not, if they're not going to use them, you know what? They can keep them, and they can take and give these on cards on gifts that they're giving away. Yeah. If you don't write anything on them, that made it so they have something to give away, and they might have a little book, or you can even make them a little book where they can collect all these things that you give them during the year, and then that way they have these and they can give them out. I mean, how much the gift that keeps giving. And what did you do with it? What did you have to spend? A little bit of glue, a little bit of glue into your time, and believe it or not, your time is much precious to your friends and family when you give them a handmade gift like this, because they realize how much time it took to do this. And to you, what didn't really cost anything, because you can get other flyers and different stuff like that. Grocery stores have different things like that. If maybe there's cookbooks or something that you're making, and the sky is the limit on things that you can get and find for free. And like I said, all it takes is a little glue, a little imagination, um, and you're having fun at it, and you're giving your friends or family something that they don't have the time to make or to do. But you can take and give these to them where they can actually use them, or give them away to someone else, and they don't have to tell people they didn't make it. Yeah, I don't care if they don't tell people they didn't make it. The whole object was to give them a gift that they can use, that's not going to get stuffed in the closet, or that they're not going to care about. These are like little works of art when you do them this way, I think, because these are mini collages, is what this is, a mini collage. And it's from a magazine. This one came out of a, let's see what other, I got it here. That one came out of one of these bird magazines. And look at that. This right here, you could use one of these, hole punch, punch it out, and again, a little sticker that can be used, a little round sticker can be used like this. See? You can take and do that, make it round, and you might add maybe another little round one, and then you can put the other one right there on the side. And how cute would that be? And then again, you can put one of these little things in there, and it can be used to be put on a package, or be set inside. You can use ribbon put on there too. You don't have to have a chain and jewelry. You can use ribbon to put on there, like ribbon such as this, these little tiny pieces. You get these little tiny pieces of ribbon like this. Look how tiny that is. I mean, what are you going to do with it? Most time you just throw it in the trash. But you don't have to do that here. You can take this and put it on here. And since the baby being born, I mean, how cool would that be? Taking that ribbon and, instead of a chain. But I like the chain, so I got the chain. Anyway, I just thought I'd share with you and show you what I'm doing for fun, and give you some ideas of why not to throw these in your garbage. What something else that can be used for them. I mean, does your little girl, or do you have a little girl or whatever or not that plays with the Barbies? I mean, how cool. They can look like they're really sewing, because there's all these miniature sewing things. You cut them out and then put some plastic over them, and it looks like they got real sewing stuff like you have, Mom. Anyway, I'll get back to you later and let me know how you like the video in the comment. And keep crafting. Love y'all. Bye.